Bob Conti is a master percussionist who has played on 12 platinum albums with some of the biggest names in music, including Diana Ross, Bon Jovi, Gene Simmons, and Wilson Pickett. He's performed on The Tonight Show, the Grammys, and the Academy Awards. He played with Donna Summer throughout her entire career and has been playing and touring with Jose Feliciano for over 30 years. Bob just finished an album with Marty Crystal that will be released soon. We caught up with Bob after a show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where he shared some thoughts on his music and career. Bob, very nice to see you. This is Jim Jones,
Great
Conga
to see
TV.
you too, Jim.
This has been a long time coming. We almost kind of hooked up in December, actually, at the Howard Theater down there.
It's pretty much a blur to me anyway,
Yeah,
especially after yesterday. Up at 7, to bed by 4 a.m., so that's a full day.
Tough trip.
So it was a long day, but we did a beautiful show tonight. It was fun. Look at that interview at the magazine, Daida magazine.
Yeah. Really nice, really nice.
Great guys too. And, 2 great guys, really good people.
I noticed that you spent a lot of time on the Donna Summer years.
That was their choice because they were huge Donna Summer fans, and it was an article that they wanted to put they wanted an inside look at, from my perspective. I was with Donna a very long time, and so all the way up until she passed away, I did the last Hollywood Bowl performance with her. So, and the sad part is we had no clue. So anyway, they wanted to know what it was like to be on the inside with Donna, and I loved her very much. She was a sweetheart and a dear friend, and I was shocked when she passed away. Shocked. So we were with her before she got big, before she blew up, and then afterward. When she was doing more, everybody has their run, but she was a brilliant artist and a great human being. And I say that not lightly. I don't say that show business talk. She really was a soulful, sweet, and good lady.
Great.
Well, I was in the drum and bugle corps in New York, American Legion, as a drummer. I played tenor drum, which is the mallets, and loved it. There's something about the drum that it goes way back. It's primal. It hits you right in the heart, right in the chest. And when there's enough drummers playing, I guess that's why they have them going into war. I mean, it just fires people up. Something special about a skin stretched over a hollow log. It's probably the oldest instrument. Conga drums and wood and skin. Combinations of that, and something about it just touches people in the primals, touches some people. It definitely calls to me, and other percussionists that I know. It's a very tactile kind of a thing, very special, and it just went right through me. Always loved it. Always loved the marching band. Not necessarily marching band as much as the sounds of drums together and rhythm.
You started out playing on street corners in New York, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Singing harmony. All the kids would, not all the kids, but we loved that, the doo-wop stuff. We'd sing it any place there was an echo, hallways, subways, street corners. It was a way to attract the ladies, and it was also something that we just loved to do every night. There weren't basketball hoops and. There was nothing in Brooklyn. It was just streets, no trees either. There was a park blocks away, so we had to find ways to entertain ourselves, and that was one of them. We'd sing. Well, it was more about just connecting. I think music connects people. That's really what it does, and so that part of it that's the beauty of it. It connects people, and till today, it puts people together. It's magic. Yeah, it's magic, especially when it's good and when it's right. It just.
All right, Bobby, play it one time.
song that you guys did where each one of you took the solo and you had your solo was Oye Como Va.
That's correct. Carlos Santana had a hit with it. Jose just performs it. Of course, he puts his own signature on it, and he does it pure Feliciano, which is its own beauty. But Santana had the hit on it. I knew Tito Puente from New York. I used to go listen to him play with Bobby Rodriguez, and that was a treat. It's Jose's call, you know. We're sidemen. Right. Just he calls a tune, and we do our best to support what he's doing. That's the key, you know, is being supportive. And then he wanted, it also gives him a chance to catch his breath, right. You know, because he's constantly singing, constantly talking, he's constantly got to be on. So he's got some fine musicians with him. It gives everyone a chance to shine, everyone a chance to express themselves out of the boundaries of the song, and gives the audience a little know who they're watching, you know, rather than just playing parts. Right. This is expressing part of yourself, which is kind of cool.
Okay. You've been with Jose a good while now, haven't you?
Very long while. I only left for a while to do some things with Donna. Then I left for a while to do some things with Diana Ross. But on and off, about at least 30 years. I'm godfather to his daughter, Melissa, and we've been like brothers for a very long time, you know.
And you actually produced one of his records, didn't you?
I produced The Genius 1, 2, and I'm working on Volume 3, The Genius of Jose Feliciano. So that's this was the first installment. We've got 2 other albums. One is finished, From the Heart, and Volume 2, and then there's going to be a third one that we've got quite a few tunes put together. And this is great because he's a joy to work with. He really and truly is, and he is truly a great artist. Right. The more that you work with him, the more that you know, you appreciate how great he is, how great of an artist he is, and he's brilliant. He'll play the same song, and he'll do so many things to it that it will blow you. It's just mind-blowing. We have really fine musicians. All the guys are great, but Greg Smith and I, Greg's a keyboard player. He was on the Thriller album, okay, and worked with Michael Jackson, and he's a wonderful musician. Jose will do something on the guitar. It just blows us away out of nowhere. I mean, and you know, he'll do a standard like I Got the World on a String, Sitting on a Rainbow, you know, whatever, and he'll do some inversions, and it's just like they're just magic. It's beautiful. So the guy's a real gift. He's a real gift in 2 languages. Marty Crystal, brilliant tenor player, with Sinclair Lott as a drummer, and Jay, the young bass player who's really great too. We just got together, no keyboards, no chordal instrument. Marty plays double reeds, he plays tenor, he plays bass clarinet, and this is great for me because it's an avant-garde type of I've done pop music and disco and rock and jazz, but this is really out music. It's that other, it's another dimension, and it's beautiful. We really locked as musicians. And we did it old school with a Neumann mic in the center of the room, and no restrictions. You know, the bass player played the changes. Marty, all the tune was there. It's just that you don't hear chord changes anywhere, you know, except in your head. And it was magical because I did not rehearse with the band. I just came and Marty and I spoke, and he said, "Why don't you bring down your setup and we'll go through some things. You want to, check it out. We'll record some stuff." So I did, and it was just beautiful, man. And so I'm real happy with it. You know, they didn't record it with mics on everything, every instrument, and overdubs and mixing. Just we did a little bit of mixing, but that's just with EQ. But it was all the way they used to do it. You know, the way they made records. They put a very, very good mic in the center of the room, so that everyone is around it. You know, you test the mic, and then just play the tunes. And Herbie Nichols tunes that he did, and Marty's just brilliant. September, we're going to Ronnie Scott's in London, what premier jazz house, and we love it there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then in October, we go to Tel Aviv, and that will be great too. It'll be about a week in Israel.
What kind of congas do you play?
The toca is endorsed toca instruments, and LP and toca, it's basically the same company, but yeah, toca percussion, congas and bongos and timbales and toys, and they make really fine instruments, and they're good people. So it's a pleasure to work with them as well.
How do you know a good set of congas from a not so good?
It's all about the way they're made, the hardware, the sound. You know, I like fiberglass drums because they cut through everything else. I know the traditional thing is wooden, you know, and I had wooden gombop congas, and they were beautiful oak. And they were a ton. They were weight. They were heavy, and they were great and warm sounding and woody sounding. But the toca congas that I have they just cut. And the LPs, they were great too. They cut through everything. But Toca was kind enough to take me on as an endorsee, and I believe in their product. It's a good product.
Do you actually throw them on the plane with you and travel with
them?
them?
No, we do all that. They call it backline. So what it is when you go to a venue, it's on the rider, and they have it all set up for you. And we have a great stage manager and production guy, Jim Durkin, who he just sets the levels. He says he knows the levels of the drums. He knows what my specs are, right. And he does it right to the T. He's a real pro.
So you play a different set of drums every show? Is that what you're saying?
But I tune them.
It's all local. They bring them out and set them up for you, and okay.
Yeah. And they're all I have to do is tune them.
Okay.
And we tune them pretty standard. Jose knows what he likes, and we work together, because sometimes he's a fine percussionist too. He does a great job. He plays congas, timbales, he plays bongos, and guys, something else. But yeah.
All right. Bob, I know it's getting late. I very much appreciate you
taking
the time to sit down.
You're a pleasure. Hey, this is a good thing, Conga TV. I think there are quite a few people who are interested in percussion, and you're shining a light on it, and we all appreciate it. It's very cool.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, on percussion, very dear friend who produced an album also, and I was very happy to partake in it, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the album is The Genius of Jose Feliciano. As I said, it's on sale, so you can take me home with you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, Mr. Bob Conti. Bob Conti.